Alright. We will get ready to start. I am gonna get better. Rhea. Oh, I guess I'm good. I just had like just one of those things that like last night at work just kind of ruffled my feathers a bit. Chat Nicolo. How are you today? And how are you, Rhea? It was, yeah, a crazy night. Just in the sense of insubordinate assholes and machines, too. Those kind of people just get under my skin a little bit because I don't like it when they get away with it. Just woke up, so the jury's still out. Alright. Maybe I'll listen to more of that. Like, gotta check out the Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack more. I'd like to play it. Again, it's just a subscription game with everything else I'm doing. I just don't feel like I could devote the time to it. So, it is what it is, what it is. Maybe one day. Seems like it's got, everybody talks very, very highly of it, so. Okay, I have headphones around here somewhere. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's a rainy day, sort of. It's kind of going around us, but it's like super cloudy. I don't know what it's going to end up doing. There's the button. What the fuck were we doing? Where are we? We just finished. Did we finish or start something here? I don't know what we're doing. I don't remember. I'm usually not this bad to remember what the fuck was going on. Didn't we finish one? I finished it, yes? I wanted to go eat. I was getting hungry. It was getting late. Just finished Tresses. What happened? 3. Oh yeah, the Leon thing. Okay. It was a Leon story. Tressa just happened to be there. Got it. Remember. Cool. What was the boss? Oh, yeah, big tiger thingy. Cool, cool. Got it, got it. And we found out that I just am not armoring up properly. The hanger was strong last week. Typo? Not sure. Waiting. But yes, okay. So we're done in Victor's Hollow. We have okay, Alphen is level 32. Oldbrick is level 32. I can't decide. I feel like what level were you? 38? Yeah, 38. Fucking 45, that's chapter 4. Wasn't that Primrose? No, that was level 40. I guess we did whatever the fuck was going on up here that we thought. That was level, it was level 34, and then we have the 2 level 32s. I can't decide if I want to like save Ulbrich for last because I keep enjoying his the most, and I just feel like everybody else just sucks. Like, there's some that are good. It's just, I'm kind of, hungry anger. The hanger was, oh, I was hangry. Did you see the new hamster Pokemon and Pokemon Sword and Shield? Totally rocking that if I play the game. I'll probably try. But yeah, it's got a hangry mode. It's got full belly mode and it's got hangry mode. Literally my Pokemon. It's so fucking adorable. It's a little fucking ham. It's great. I was like, I'm naming that shit Hamtaro or something. Just fucking rocking it out. Alright. Let's do Alphins. Still tired from yesterday. Woke up at midnight. It started to rain so much that it seems it was fog and then started to fall. Whoo! Yeah, we're working through the storms here, but and the dark zigzagoon. Yeah, the Galarian zigzagoon form has the new evolution, so it has a third evolution. So that's pretty cool. I will probably rock like a zoo team. Like I'm gonna have like, you know, if they got the, I don't know if they got the sugar glider one in there, but if they got that one, I'm gonna rock that. Gotta have the hamster. I'll get the ferrets. Like all that shit. Just have myself the zoo team or the rodent team or some shit. Let's do Alphin. Who? Next question. Oh, travel banner. What the fuck is happening? Oh. That giggle. That was... I love that little giggle he had. Please tell me it's up high enough you heard that. Never played a proper Pokemon game, but dang, I'm tempted for this gin. Just gin. I was filled it in with gin, but game works too. Yeah. It'll be kind of interesting. Like it's Pokemon. Like it's one of those things where you just don't overthink it. Some people are overthinking it, like, and getting all up in arms about certain things, and it's like just enjoy Pokemon. It's eventually gonna get big. It's be like, bitch, I remember when you couldn't like memorize a fucking Pokemon. There was we were happy when like we got Gen 2 and then we're like 250 Pokemon? The fuck? Like, and there's only so far they can take it because they're gonna run out of ideas. But I'm happy with some of the stuff I've been seeing. I just know that everybody's waiting on evolutions for the starters because they kind of dropped the ball last gen. So, or gen before that, they dropped it hard, which was, I'm getting mixed up now. But yeah, they've been dropping the ball lately with their fire starters especially. So, we're nervous about what they're gonna do with Fire Bunny. Children can take you by surprise. We oft forget what they are capable of. Hee hee. It sounds like you are speaking from personal experience. Oh, Papa Ulbrich. Daddy Ulbrich. That would be so sweet. There's a young lad back in my village. I was teaching him the sword. Are you worried for him? Nay. It would be a lie to say I do not think of him from time to time, but I do not worry. So sweet. I taught him what I could of the sword and other things besides. He took the lessons well. I have faith in the lad. I cannot tell you how happy that makes me. How so? Manipulative bitch says, well, it's a belief of mine that every child should have a mentor to take them in hand and show them what is right and wrong. And I concur. There is fanfic on out there for this, and a lot of it's just, you know, PG, you know, stuff. I haven't read a lot because there is a lot, but I was checking some of it out, so it's out there if you guys are, if you're fanfic fans. Yo, Mr. Think you're somewhere in Hanit's chapter 2. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm already feeling better because I got a little bit of sweet, sweet Ulbrich dialogue there, and that little, like I said, that little giggle of his, just that, yeah. That, oh man, that would warm my fucking heart. We don't have any good shit. Hold on, let me go to the bar. I forgot about that bitch. Oh Jesus. Fuck my life. That's an armory. Where's the fucking bar? In. Am I missing it? Up here? Doing good so far, just stressing about hotel prices. Oh, started to. I forget how it's called in English when balls of ice fall. Hail. Not hell, hail. We need to change out our party real quick anyway, so we can. I can't remember if we've been here recently, but we'll check to see what's stealable and all that shit. So okay, Cyrus is 43. Never have to worry about hotel prices. Stressing about hotel prices. So traveling, Mistal? Is that what's going on? I'm waiting on call back. I finally I have phone anxiety kind of thing. I get social anxiety, so part of that is like, say, calling places I'm not familiar with, or talking to people on the phone I'm not familiar with, or like if it's like in regards to like doctor's offices and stuff, like if I'm not quite sure if like even not just doctor's offices, like just in general, if I'm having to try to explain something or I'm not sure how to go about or who I'm supposed to be calling and I'm calling around for things, it gives me a lot of anxiety. So that on top of the anxiety about what I'm going through, I've been calling around to doctor's offices in regards to procedures and stuff, and I'm trying to get a hold of them. So I finally worked up being able to try to find that information and call them. I've left some messages. There was one that in particular that I wasn't sure I got to the right place, so I left a message. And then another place I called, and I got somebody on the phone, and they said, have you talked to this person? And they transferred me, and they gave me the information, the name and the number, and they said, you'll need to talk to this person. I told them the doctor I was looking to see and what for. And they said, you need to go through this person. And it pretty much immediately went to like a voicemail that told me what information to leave. And I left the information. But I haven't heard back, and I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with this kind of stuff, like how long it could take. I mean, I'm used to calling like my doctor's office, like my family doctor. So like if I have an appointment, you can get through to make your appointment, and then if you're needing like information from the nurse practitioner, you'll get a call back, you know, usually that day, maybe the next day. So I've been waiting a couple of days now, and I haven't heard anything, and I just don't know what's going on, and it's making me a little bit anxious. So going to the Euro Gaming Expo in London in October, I could imagine. I bet that's expensive. Whew. Thank you, Miss Doll. I just, like I said, I have anxiety about the whole thing anyway. Anxiety about the phone conversation. And now I sit here and thought, did I call the right number? Did I leave the right? I left my phone number, didn't I? I didn't forget to leave it. It's happened before. I forgot to leave my phone. I'm like, just call me, because I get so anxious. I can't even leave an outgoing message on like a voicemail, outgoing message voicemail thing. I have to have like a script, and even then I'll fuck it up. Specialists take forever. Yeah. And the one of them for the hormones was like, he said that she was just like booked all like people that had made appointments earlier this year that weren't going to get in until like September, October. So it's pretty insane. I guess we can replace Ulbrich with Therian. Get him caught up in some levels. That's right, Ophelia and Tressa are mid 30s there. Definitely want this, and we probably should bring in Alphen. So yeah, and I just kept telling myself it's probably just, you know, just as much as time as it takes to get into their like appointments, it probably takes a while for them to get back to all of their messages and things like that. So I just have to be patient, and by the time I see, you know, my therapist on Saturday, maybe he can give me some info on how that works and all that lovely stuff. We'll put Alphen back in just so we can roll around with him. That way we have everything we need for kind of doing all these thought bubble things. Sorry to ramble your ear off about all that, but it does make me feel better to just get it out. Like, Hail yesterday at midnight. Couldn't fall asleep all morning because your brother continually bragged that your car would be destroyed. In the end, the car was fine, like nothing happened. Your brother's like, why? Why? So, leg specialist is always so over in demand. Get booked a year in advance. Ramble away. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Doll. I really appreciate you guys letting me kind of get it out. I thought this would happen at the bar. Why are we... What? Give me a minute. Can't steal. Can purchase. Huh. Okay. Can't do the forbidden staff. Yeah, those convention hotels. It's nice if you can get like booked ahead of time so that you can maybe, because sometimes I know that there's places that have what am I trying to say, like discounts or specials. Hotels will like, oh, we've reserved these rooms for convention guests at a discounted rate. You know, I've seen that before. So if you can get that kind of thing happening, that's always nice. But sometimes even with a discount, depending on where you're going and staying, it doesn't help much. But yeah, otherwise it can get expensive just because they know it's going to be in demand. So they're not going to lower the prices or anything. They'll just be like, people will come and stay no matter what. So oops. 65%. Gamers Anonymous. Get the heavy lance that we probably have a lot of stuff way better than, but we'll check. Heavy lance is, yeah, 96 versus everything else that we got going on here, so. Okay. Yeah. It's one of those things. I think it's, again, that social anxiety. It's like, I know you guys always say it, but then I'm just like, oh, I'm just rambling instead of playing the game. Next month you're going to Final Fantasy event. Ooh. Enlightening. What? Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot of those voice actors. Boy, I'm jealous. Jelly. Just checked your pay stub and for a second you thought your take home was your benefits just about had a bit. That's too good. Yeah, we've got the oh my god, we've got the union rep at work on everybody's butt. Join the union. You can always get out, you know, quit afterward, but get in here now so that you can like help us go against everything the company's about to do. And I'm just kind of like, nah, I don't, you know, even if the company like turns us into even more of a sweatshop, I'm just kind of like, no. Like, I hate our union that much. They don't do any good for anybody when they really need it. So they help a bunch of people get away with crap that they shouldn't, and then the people that really need help, they don't help them. So, but they're like, I admit that having a weekly paycheck is nice, but most places have bi-weekly pay. And they're apparently in discussions to move us to bi-weekly pay. And everybody, like, people are up in arms, like, I can't stand that, we can't live on that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, where it's nice to know that I've got that coming, especially on rent week. Ultimately, I'm getting paid the same fucking amount, so it just makes it feel a little less like I'm working paycheck to paycheck sometimes. But ultimately, all you're noticing is that you're spending week to week instead of worrying about, oh, I feel suddenly rich, and then spending all your money in 1 week, and then you have to wait another week to get another check. Union is required at your job. Yeah, nobody. We don't even have a majority hold in the union. It's less than 50% union people at the job. Everybody's like, either fuck that shit, I'm out, because they don't want the union, or don't like unions, don't want to be a part of it, or don't trust the union, or they don't want to pay the union dues because they're already broke as fuck anyway, and they're like, I'm not gonna give you part of my paycheck. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You know. Nicolo's gonna, like, go all James Bond or something and just, like, make a Mistall mask and be like, I'm him. Power shield. Still some places left. Where is, did you say where that is at? Where's the Final Fantasy event? Is that the same one that you were talking about, or is that a different one? You said also, so that's a different one? London. Okay. Damn. It's like, if you want some good elemental, fuck yeah. Different one, same city. Oh, well, how convenient. If you could afford the airfare. Yeah, I'm just feeling like I get those strong feelings of like, I want to run away. I just get these vibes of feeling so ready to just up and leave. Like, I love, like, what I do. I just don't love where I do it. And I love some of the people that I work with, like, not bad. I couldn't ask for a better supervisor, honestly, because he lets me talk the way I do. Doesn't berate me for it, and we even, like, bullshit back and forth. We're, like, practically buddy almost, in a way. We'll just talk about our daily lives fishing. He talks about my game. I tell him about my rig and my streams, because he's got, like, some, I can't remember if he said it was, like, grandkids or kids, something like that, that they do game stuff. Like, somebody worked with some, like, events or something like that with League of Legends, and so it's pretty insane. Why is flying and staying at a hotel so expensive? Because they know people want it, and they want to take all your money. It's a luxury. Your mom gets to travel, but not you. Oh. Yeah, my parents have been in, like, South Dakota, something like that. They went traveling on their motorcycles with their little motorcycle gang or whatever. I'm just wandering around aimlessly. I'm not even actually feel like I'm paying half attention to this. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We have a story to do. What are we gonna do about it? Ulbrich will have to be in for his. Therian was like level, what was he, like level 36, 38, 40. So yeah, we'll bring him in. Get hotels cheap so long as I book on brand but flight. We should probably bring in Primrose or Hanit. Alphen, I guess we can get rid of. We gotta know who we're working with here. Hold on. And what jobs. Um. Tharian doesn't have a second job on right now. I took it off. Have to book her vacation. You don't get to go. Sad irony. Damn that level gap, yeah. Gotta book her hotel for a Hawaii vacation. Oh. Maskimus. Someone asked me why I have long beard and an Italian accent. I will answer with, because I want to. I'm like, yeah, just be like, I'm in character and just. And then just tell them they have to guess the character before you tell them what it is. Yeah, such a huge level gap. Primrose has to get up. Okay, let's take the job off of Alphen. Somebody's got to be a healer. We'll bring Tharian in. We'll bring Primrose in. Maybe we leave, like, Tressa, just so she can level some more. Ophelia can come back in at some point. Good God. Or maybe bring in... But we gotta bring in Primrose, and then we'll have to bring in Hanit. Let's bring in Primrose for somebody. Let's take Alphen out of his job, though, in case we want to use it. Change party. So yeah, let's bring in Primrose for Alphen. Oh my God. Use. You don't have to be so elaborate. Just need my ticket. Primrose for Alphen. Tharian can stay in. Tressa can stay in. We'll see where we go with that. And then for the next round, we'll see if we can't grind a little bit, maybe. We'll see what the fighting ends up looking like. But God, if this isn't just such a fucking pain. Probably question you when they see that your mask is brown, but your hands are white. It's a condition, okay? I have a skin condition. God, I feel like this is a bad idea. I feel like this is not an ideal party. Oh, I'm doomed. Alright. I don't honestly... With her... I mean, we could take anybody else out of their roles if we really, really needed to, but yeah, we won't have a secondary scholar. Apothecary. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what's my best option's gonna be at this point. Because I have to keep taking people out of jobs if I'm thinking she can either be the apothecary or the healer. Oh shit. Current leveling strategy is 2 tanks, 2 low levels while doing side stories. Go through the ice giant side quest that way. Yeah, there's like a level 27 side quest somewhere that I never fucking finished. I'm so lost on side quests. I don't know what to fucking do. I figured I'd just run across the shit eventually, but that's damn hard. Got her as dancer. Jesus. Alright. You know what? God damn it. Alright, Ophelia, we gotta get you out of... Everybody just has to be out of their goddamn jobs all the time so that I can change them around freely. I wish I could do that within that thing, so that would be ideal. Alright, Therian. Primrose. Tressa. Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to go about this, and I don't know if I want to leave him as merchant. I don't know. Found a list of side quests. Oh, okay. Had gloves to the armpit. Alright. Seriously, he's probably best off being like our scholar. Our secondary scholar. Okay. Honestly though, everybody needs to do merchant just to get SP saver. Alright, so scholar for you. What are we gonna go with? We could do... Right now you've got daggers. Maybe apothecary. I mean, apothecary seems like it could work out for her. I know, do we keep you as dancer? Or do we give you something a little bit different? Thief, warrior, dancer. And we also have the cleric. Is that hers, cleric? I guess. So now, equipment. So we do want to keep your elemental attack up a bit. So I wear gloves. We're at 252, 282, and the physical attack on that's nice, but we definitely need the elemental damage as the secondary. Soul knife, same thing. We have a couple that do extra physical. Alright. Wizard's Rod. Sapphire Rod. we need to take that off of Ophelia. Okay. Evasion. Spiked shield. We'll wait and kind of see where we're at with everybody. Makeshift knife. We'll go with 226, 246. I'll do that. You are not using that because you are not with us. Golden axe. Oh my god, we have nothing on you. So, like, we were like, fuck it, be naked, we're not using you. We're gonna 27 to 30. Cool. Gotten her and Tressa both. John is doing good. He's playing Dark Souls with one of our friends from work. Went ahead and picked it back up. So him and Shane are playing along with him on some characters. Therian is 40. Yeah, because I'm the only fucker in the world that started with Cyrus, apparently. 133. Yeah, why not? I try not to change equipment around too much. Weapons are a lot easier for me to change around than just equipment. So... let's, hold on, I just need to throw something on here so I can start comparing here. $219,260. 226, 293. Bring up to 243. Like, the best I've got here is gonna do like, I don't know, this isn't bad. Like, otherwise 275 and bring that elemental defense down. Bring elemental defense quite a ways up. Kind of go in the middle. Accessories. Empowering ring. Take the ring. Sekiro? Is that what that is? Because, no. The rage quit happened. I still stand by that it felt a bit redundant with, like, the guard spam or like parry spam and dodge spam kind of stuff. That was always the strategy. It never seemed like there was much of a read, but I can see that there's ways to read them, the bosses. It's just more like, it just wasn't suiting my style. Like, it's like, sure, it's doable, but it's not sitting well with me. It got, like, it wasn't fun dying like we've had in Dark Souls. It was just more frustrating. But yeah, I had rage quit and I never went back, and I have all this shit. I actually broke the steelbook. It's cracked. I chucked it across the room. I said, "Fuck this shit. I'm out." So there's like a crack in the binding. That'll work, I guess. You can't really tell. Yeah, it's hard to push each other off a cliff. Yeah, like I say, I don't know. It's one of those things where I just don't think I'm enjoying it as much. So, it was okay. There was parts of it that would be okay if they just didn't have all of these, like, 50, like, mini bosses that are just, like, normal bosses. And you have to do all of that stuff to... and it just gets really repetitive for me. In the way of, like, any mini boss / boss fights. Wandering boss is a better term. Let's see, I think that's good. So it just didn't, like I say, it just was more like... So... Arian, Primrose, Tressa... Oh wait, I put Tressa in when I needed to put Alphen in, didn't I? Fuck. Here I am getting distracted. Where's the nun? Nun. Damn it. Alphen. Okay, there we go. I'm a dork. Let me get his job. Alphen. I wish that who has that? You? And you could just click on something and say reassign. And that's good. All right. Still remember reaction. I'm gonna push John down a cliff. We have too many good times. Okay, I think let's just do this. We have Therian in the party at least this time. I don't think there's a couple places where we didn't go back to get a couple of chests, but you know, we'll live. Story so far. The deadly disease that plagued Goldshore In the end, it was but the trickery of Vanessa, a depraved quack who enriched herself at her patient's expense. But Alfin put an end to her villainy and healed the people out of the kindness of his heart. You were always my hero, an unreachable ideal, but heck if I ain't getting closer by the day. Having eased the pain and suffering of one town, Alfin strode into Saintsbridge with newfound confidence. Little did he know what awaited him there. The squishy ball. Okay. There's always somebody in a black robe.
Oi. Hey, can you spare a scrap of food for a poor soul? As you can see, the snick's left me too injured to stand.
So I might as well eat.
Show it to me. The wound festers. If it isn't treated, you'll be dead before the next sunrise.
What? You're one of them apothecaries, is that it?
What's it to you?
Well, you know, it's the injured party.
God smile on me.
It's bothering me.
Treat my wound and you can name your price.
Before that, answer me one thing.
Oh, of course, ask me anything.
This story was a kick in the head for Alfin.
Afraid you're out of luck, friend. Your life isn't worth saving.
Wait, have some mercy. You can't just leave a man to die.
Hold it! You're an apothecary, ain't you? How can you leave a man you examined to suffer?
And who in the hells are you?
Name's Alfin, and despite appearances, I'm a traveling apothecary myself.
Fellow druggist, is it?
Druggist.
Well, listen up. I'm a free man with the right to choose my patients.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means just what I said. Some lives aren't worth saving.
It's probably true.
Who does that jackass think he is?
You're an apothecary too, you said?
Sure am. And one who doesn't discriminate when it comes to those in need. Let me see.
That doesn't sound self-serving and satisfying at all. He's just like, yes, I am such a great person. Right? And a wet sloppy noise to go with it.
You're lucky I showed up when I did. There. That should give you a fighting chance. But you ain't out of the woods yet. You'll need plenty of rest till it heals up. Here, lean on me.
You're far too kind.
The name's Alfin.
He's so proud of himself.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alfin. I'm Miguel. You really saved me. Don't mention it. You just rest up now, okay? I'll check on you later with some victuals. I hear the grapes around these parts make for good eating. Better for drinking if you catch my meaning. Hate to break it to you, but not in your condition. What a party pooper. We can raise a glass once you're all healed up.
Aye.
Alright, I'd like that. Now there's a friendly enough guy. Yeah, that's what my stomach's doing.
Oh.
I ain't eaten yet either. Same. I had a mocha and like 2 peanuts. I've got them right here. Just not really eating on them. Can't mix medicine on an empty stomach. Let's go hit the tavern. He's like, speaking of alcohol.
Hey.
Headed for the alehouse? Nothing like a flagon of mead to ease a man's cares. While another one wants some and can't have any. I'm a regular at more than a few alehouses, though I go for the rumors more than the drink. Raspberry muffins? I have never had a raspberry muffin. That sounds delicious, actually. I like raspberries. The tart flavor helps it stick out. Was anyone in an alehouse to say that it interests a man like you? Who's wealthy, for example, and who's not? Which lords pay their guards well and which don't? You can find all that out at the tavern? That and more. Mead loosens tongues and gets men talking. There's quite some profit to be had in an alehouse if you know how to listen. Not to mention, thieves themselves often drop by to share secrets and tips. I best be careful next time I'm quenching my thirst. You can try. Either way, I'll be counting my mugs if you and I ever go drinking. Ooh, you're near a bakery that makes them fresh? Nice. Oh yeah, warm, like a warm muffin. Let's see what's going on with the story. Like, now Ria's got me intrigued as to, like, what the fuck is gonna happen.
What's this now?
What's all the hubbub? Bub. And we all fall down. What happened here?
Someone help!
And could it be all the booze? I sent for help, but oh look, he's dying. A lot of swearing in the boss battle. That's what's gonna happen. Well, now I have to make a concerted effort to not, just to fuck with you.
Let me take a look.
Fucking Alphen. There's an apothecary in the house. Let me see him. Never fear, Alphen's here. What the fuck?
What?
Fucking bat Alphen over here. Doesn't seem to be a case of food poisoning. That's really gonna be the first assumption you're gonna make. Does food poisoning run rampant? I mean, is he shitting himself and vomiting everywhere? What could it be, possibly, other than food poisoning? Anything else? Does your son suffer from any afflictions or ailments, ma'am? That's always the first question you ask. Is there a pre-existing condition? How dumb are you? What kind of fucking apothecary? This is why you shouldn't be hammered.
No, no.
No, at least none that I know of.
Damn it all.
Damn it, there's not an easy answer. Now I have to think. Fuck. You deserve this one, Alphen. If he comes in here and is like, here's the cure-all, boom, yay, we're done. I'd be like, ha. This is what you get for being stupid. Not dumb, just severely naive.
Oh.
You're that sham from before. It's not even just naive. You can tell he's egotistical about it. He gets one little victory and he lets it go to his head kind of thing. Oh, you know, I put a band-aid on somebody's boo-boo. I'm a lifesaver and a miracle worker. He's kind of got that attitude. You again, as for whether or not I'm a sham, you can judge for yourself. spirit fingers of healing. I see. Seems to be a paroxysm of sorts, doubtless brought on by something he ate. Sweet peas are known to cause this reaction in some people. Here, this should set things right.
Whoa.
The bar. Child, you're at the bar. He lives!
My.
Little Timmy! Ah. I hope this fucker falls down a well next, because that's going to be great. I'm going to have fun with that one. Oh, sir, I have not the words to thank you.
Just doing my job.
This guy has super sad backstory. Super. Soup. Names? Ogden or Ogun? Ogden? Ogden. We're gonna go with Ogden. Traveling apothecary. It's like a traveling circus, but not as fun. And I trust you've learned not to judge a man before you know him. That's the sound that follows that statement. Okay, we'll spell out a weird spelling of cough cough, but we can't put in gur or her or anything like that. It's gotta be ... Well, we had to pay per letter. Well, shucks. Never seen a sham as good as that. Why is he a sham? Just because he's better than you? Fucker. They're all turning into assholes. Like, they're all terrible people. They really are. That guy has my... You have an allergy to sweet peas? You collapse in bars when you eat sweet peas? Almost everyone is an asshole. But I can't let that shake me. I cannot be bested. I have 3 whole weeks of experience.
All right.
Let's see who else. Oh my god. Oh, he's that terrible doctor that just goes looking for, like, all the wrong things so that he can, like, be, like, this... It's gotta be something epic and grand so that he looks as good as possible and feeds his ego as much as possible. You know, it's like that somebody comes in with a cough and he's like, you have lung cancer, we'll treat you and save you and all of that, and somebody's like, he has a little phlegm in his throat, that's all. Like, that's the kind of shit that's happening here. Oh. Somebody call him stupid. I'm not going to give up that easy, that's for sure. I have to win this imaginary apothecary fight.
Come now.
They have they do! That's the best way to put it. Thank you, Rhea. They have I'm special syndrome. So far, let's see. Like, it's very obvious. Therian is like a given. He's a thief and like his ego was very there. Cyrus, it's always slightly in a different way. Cyrus, obviously, we've had the scholar thing going on with him, and he's totally oblivious to social cues, but definitely finds himself an intellect. Alphen, yeah, feeling very special about, I treated a boo-boo. With Ophelia, it's manifesting in her manipulations of people. Like, she just thinks she's, oh, I have to guide everybody and I have to be in on whatever tiff this is happening here, and I am better than you and you will learn from me how terrible you are compared to me. The dancer, I don't know, I can't remember much. It's been a while. I think she's that vengeance heavy, so it's definitely gonna come in just that form, that revenge form. but me. Calm yourself there, friend. The boy was saved. That's no small solace, yes? I'm not saying it isn't, but still, this conversation. As an apothecary yourself, you are well equipped to see the extent of his wisdom and skill. Cyrus coming in with what I need. Telling him how he's just being an egotistical butt. Damn right. It's much the same in my own profession. I have had the honor of studying under many great thinkers. Scholars of such that's a new word for me. Perspicacity and knowledge? That I wondered if I could ever hope to be their equal. You don't say. I can't help but read that with the eye roll. I feel like that's what he would be doing. He's like, don't tell me how I shouldn't, you mean I have to learn from other people? We have this problem at my job. People just can't admit that somebody might know something that they didn't and they can learn from it. It has nothing to do with being dumb. It's just they had something in their repertoire of knowledge that you did not, and now you know, and you can learn from it, and that makes you better. Stuff the ego. I don't know if I could replicate it. I'm not entirely sure what face I made. Tell me, what precisely went through your mind when you realized the full extent of his apothecarial skills? I know exactly what. But me! My first thought was, wow, he's just something else. But then I thought, don't just sit there admiring Alf. You have an ego to feed. I have to get as good as him so I can ease that many more people's pain. Oh my god, he's so bad. He's so bad. Oh, now there's a splendid answer if I ever heard one. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Yes. Guess I should stop moping and get to learning. Now that's the spirit. I dare say that passion will carry him a long way. Yeah, sure. Yes, he's found his path, and I can tell he won't be swayed from it. The fuck nuts did I get into with this shit? Yeah, definitely. I kind of want to save Ulbrich for last now because he's like the palate cleanser. He is such a palate cleanser. Hi. So those two grandmas haven't been around lately. I should check and make sure they're not sick in bed. I guess we can, like, pop a save. Hi. Who needs help from a whippersnapper? Oh, God. Yeah, why does Ulbrich have to be so low level? Like, he was one of the higher level ones in Chapter 2, and now he's, like, one of the lowest level ones. Tying with Alphen for level 32. And, we're probably gonna jump levels, because... Yeah. Here. Right? Aha. Hello, old person. No, never one for social gatherings. Okay. Old woman to the southeast.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear boy. Finally, I can go visit my best friend again. He's gonna get a big dose of reality, isn't he? Like, how not good at this job he is. Is that gonna be the case? I guess don't tell me. It's fine. I'll say for this boss, bring your heaviest hitters. Big damage area hit. Well, we have Alphen. This is a level 32. We've got level 33 Therian, whom hopefully we'll have a couple more levels by the time we get there. At least. And he does decent magic damage. And that's why, you know, I stick him as the secondary Black Mage. Like I said, we got Alphen and his Axe of Doom. Yeah, he's turning into a regular like Cyrus or something. As long as he's not talking, he's okay. There's old women everywhere that we're having to like track down here.
How are you holding up?
Aside from that, we've got Cyrus, who obviously does some fantastic magic damage. I did take Olbrich out, but Olbrich is coming back for his, so. Yeah, we're just gonna have that third party member that, or fourth, I guess. The third wheel of a fourth party member that can't do jack shit.
Thank you.
Thank you, dearie. That cocky laugh. I can go grape picking again. Ah, the world's oldest hobby. This guy has a rotating set of weaknesses, always 2 weapons and 2 spells, I think. Speaking of grapes, do you know where I could find myself a good bottle of wine? I promised my new friend Miguel we'd share a toast, you see, and...
You alright?
You gave me a heart attack with that name.
How can this be?
You're friends with Miguel, that rotten no good thief? Thief? You heard me, and that's not all. Rumor even has it he killed a man. I heard he slipped into one of those local estates, and when the butler found him, Miguel stabbed the poor man to death. Choking on remnants of peanut. Not the kind of choking on nuts I'd hoped for. The local militia has been searching for him ever since, but they can't find hide nor hair of him. He's a drifter and a vagrant. If you know what's best for you, you'll find yourself a new friend. But I'm never wrong.
So we meet again.
Sorry, no time to chat. I have a patient waiting.
You can hear it. Fucking hell.
Surely you don't mean to save that scoundrel's life.
So you knew.
I think it was obvious he knew.
I did. He claimed to be a humble farmer. The dagger concealed beneath his cloak told me otherwise. There was far more blood on him than that from his wound. Nor did his nervous, flickering eyes do him any favors. No, it was clear why he hadn't sought treatment for his wound. He's a man on the run.
Still. Because someone's a thief, that means you leave them to die?
I took an imaginary Hippocratic oath.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Some lives are worth saving. Others, not so much.
Ah. Balls.
We're apothecaries, not gods. It ain't our place to judge. We have a duty to help anyone who needs us. Am I wrong?
Coming from anybody else, that would sound almost saintly. It would sound reasonable. It would be like, well, I guess you make a point. I mean, you save him and then let him do that. But coming from him, you just kind of side with the other guy. You're like, no. Just because of the ego.
Show me one of your tonics.
How
Huh?
apothecary
Why should I do that?
dirty talk. Show me your tonics. I'm like really thirsty.
Call it curiosity. I want to see your skills for myself.
Well, if you insist. Here, looking's free.
Yeah, just out of context lines just are fantastic in this game. Looking's free, but touching I gotta charge you.
It is unrefined, but adequate. Made with talent and confidence.
Yeah, read this with all those thoughts in your head.
Hear me, Alphen. I can see the passion in your eyes, so I'll not mince words. Let that man die.
You can't.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
I should go back and check up on Miguel.
When I eat something from the same family of the peas or medicines that have that same enzyme, the red blood cells inside my blood start being destroyed. Oh. Is that the Italian word for it? I don't know how to say it, but... Travel banter! Yeah, damn. What's the matter, Primrose? That apothecary. Ogden. His eyes are just like mine. Are you kidding me? Yours are 100 times more stunning if you don't mind me saying. Thank you, but that wasn't quite what I meant. Dumb. You see, in my work, I've met the gaze of many a man. And I've learned their eyes speak more truth than their tongues. He says that a lot. You don't say. So what did Ogden's eyes say to you? Yeah, that's intense, Niccolo. That his heart is filled with pain. Save. I'll have to look up more info on that. Are medicines with that enzyme like pretty common? Like, is it like really hard for you to like have treatment for certain things, or is that like something that would be a rare case that you just gotta watch out for though? Oh, okay. So, yeah. I'll have to kind of look that up. I don't think I've heard of it necessarily. Wound, it stings something terrible.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, dude. That's gnarly. Tarnation. Random. It just feels random. His expressions feel so random. It's like they tried, but like gave up on half of his lines, giving him that accent. Like, it's worse than I thought. At this rate, his life is. Why are we so overly dramatic? How's it look? Tell me how I'm going to survive.
I'll take care of this.
I mean, sure, you. Like, yeah, that's convincing. Yeah, sure. It's great. Never better. Stings how you can tell this. Really, he pulled that one. That's how you know it's working. that festering rot and that lingering pain that makes you want to just fucking die. That means it's working. You're healing up nicely. It always gets worse before it gets better.
Ah, I see.
All right.
Just need to give you some stronger medicine. Just hit him over the head with the booze bottle.
I'll fix you up good as new.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
And Alfin goes, the fuck? Second thoughts?
What?
What's the matter, Alfin? Is it worse than you thought? I heard folks talking about you, Miguel. Saying you're a thief and a murderer.
Huh?
Bollocks, I was framed, I tell you. Tell me the truth, Miguel. I can't help you unless you do. You got me, Alfin. I'm a rotten thief. But hear me out. I had no choice. I needed the coin. Enough to take a man's life? Forgive me, I beg of you. I got 3 brats to feed back home. They'd go starving if not for me. You're traveling with a thief, motherfucker. Weren't always like this, Alfin. I used to be a mercenary, and a good one at that. And also, that thief does it for funsies. For your luck. Don't need to take medication because I'm pretty healthy. Don't think there are a lot of medicines that I have to be careful. I hope. I would hope so, too. I mean, he's still going to be lying. I'll give him that. But, just saying. This being the case, if that's true, even if it's not, he's still traveling with a for funsies thief anyway, so. But I guess he's not treating him, so maybe he doesn't care. I don't know. But things happen, and the work don't come like it used to, and so I. Come clean with me, Alfin. I'm dying, ain't I? I know my body better than anyone. Gotta help me. I beg of you. Alfin grabs a pillow. Starting this moment, you're a new man. Yeah. Yeah, Miguel, I'm with you on that one.
Now listen here.
I'm saying that I'll help you on one condition: no more thieving.
Aye.
Of course, you have my word. Believe me, I feel worse than anyone about the terrible deeds I've done. Are we not talking about the murder anymore? Like, I'm not sure that we cleared that one up. He didn't say yes or no to that, and now we're only talking about thieving. And you're striking a deal with a guy not being specific. I mean, this is the whole, genie syndrome thing. You are not giving enough detail here. You are saying no more thieving. Not no more murdering.
I beg of you.
Thief or no, I can't leave a man to suffer. That's just not who I am. Hold tight, I'll fix you right up right as rain.
Thank you.
You're too kind for a man like me. And so Alfin toiled until the wee hours of the night. There's wee hours. I know there's wee hours of the morning. I didn't know there was wee hours of the night. There's late. He's going to carry on with stealing. I don't think the stealing is my problem. Like everybody keeps talking about the stealing. What about the murdering? Until finally, in the end, he died anyway. Snooze. He wakes up, everybody in town is dead. Brutally bleeding out on the streets.
Shucks.
Must have been more tired than I thought. Why do you always say shucks? Knowing Miguel's over the hump, I can finally breathe easy. Where's Miguel? Speaking of the man, I wonder where he's run off to. I'll give you credit if you got that guy running apparently with a leg wound that was going to kill him in a matter of hours. But you're not dead! I wanted to see brutal murder everywhere! I said, stand back, girl. Slit your brat's scrawny throat. Ooh, murder. Oh, it's little Timmy!
Got that?
Then you know what to do, don't you? Hand over all you've got.
No, no.
I'll give you anything. Just wait for my husband to return and... Oh, bloody whore. Think I have the luxury of waiting here all day? It's like, my husband has the wallet.
Fuck me.
Fuck. Bring every leaf you own to the Rivera Woods by sundown, else you'll never see the brat again. That was just the most awkward dragging off of a little pixelated sprite. No, Timmy, no!
The hell's...
You done fucked up, son. That's what happened.
It can't be.
No. This is my shocked face.
Oh, heavens.
Oh, but it is that terrible, terrible man took my poor Timothy. But if it was a mercenary, he was already a murderer. Depends on who he killed. Reality is coming for Alphen's butt. Dose of reality. I was right.
That bastard.
Those don't match. I mean, if you're gonna use 2 words there and have him actually say 2 words, you might as well make it the same thing. There we go. I love it when games listen to me. My poor boy, whatever am I to do? Hooray, your book is waiting for you at the post office.
I'll take
Adventure
care
to
of
the
this.
post office. Wait here, ma'am. I'll go after your boy. Now, which way did he go? That way! He said to come to the woods. You were standing right the fuck there. I mean, the Rivera Woods, west of town.
Got it.
I'll have little Timmy back in no time. Miguel. I was a damn fool for trusting you. Ogden's like, told you. What did I give? Yeah, I can get the paper. Okay. Well, let's see how we fare against any. Steal. Okay. Well, we should probably... I guess we have a lure. 28%. Some crazy strength. $49%. Inhibit defense. It's the Screamer! Man. Head bash is an axe skill. I can't allure the child into battle. Panic arrow. I don't know. Should we try like the 28%? It's just dark damage though. Like, if we don't end up having dark damage weaknesses. Although I guess I could say the same thing for anybody. He's just strong though. Blinding arrow. I mean, that's 35%. They're all a bunch of kids. I just feel like we should have somebody, right? Flurry. Ah. Dagger storm? Dude, I want a grandma. She's like low skill. Damn it. Her. Oh. Fell one more time. Ah, fuck it. Let's do it on our own. Riviera Woods. Check the weather. See what the storm is doing. Looks like it's still dark out. Still showing potential. Oh yeah, just stuff kind of hanging around the area. Kind of keeps coming and going. I guess we'll see what it does. Doesn't look like anything that's gonna hurt us though. Okay. Yeah. Looks like it'll just be a mostly rain, so I think we're all right. Son of a bitch. We'll get there.
You won't feel a thing.
We do have dark. Man, Grandpa would be like mad strong in here.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
We need some, like, physical defense. Seriously.
Here goes nothing. This calls for surgery. Nothing will quiet the storm.
There that goes.
I am ready. Nighthode,
I need to
bring
use
your
the other one. Oh
shade.
well.
Here we go.
Damn.
Out of my way.
Oh, flames, raise wrong.
I am ready. The moonlight.
Man, I need to do something about my
The show
physical
is over.
defense. Because these things are like way lower level, but they're kicking my ass. Like, the best I can do is a little bit extra though. Like, seriously, I just got nothing here. Like, I can use Gustav's shield, but like, I'd have to go back and do that. There's not a huge boost to most of what there is. This is insane. Yeah. Fuck my life. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to get to this motherfucking thing. I don't know how to get to any of them. They put them like right behind a bunch of rocks and shit. It's like, come on.
I'll
The fuck
make
are
this
you?
quick.
I am ready.
Yeah, good, because the last thing I want is for like them to always get to fucking go. Oh. This is getting ridiculous. This is insane.
My turn.
My luck for finding the rare beasts is crazy. Are they rare? Eh. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this is, I guess, around this way. This way. Alright, see you in a bit.
I'll make this
Fuck. I need somebody with fucking magic to go first.
Bring it on.
Apothecary.
I am ready.
They are, those rare monsters apparently are insane.
out of my way.
I am ready. Freeze.
There we go.
Mission is over.
The speed of the magic caster. Yeah. It's hard to tell. That one person that had wrote out was like, sounded like they were like, it doesn't seem to affect much. But basically you're always sacrificing somewhere.
May I have this dance? I am ready.
All right.
I mean, its magic defenses were working, but it's like 600 and something, so it better. No such thing as a balanced build. It feels like just a lot of specializations. Yeah, but nobody seems to fucking specialize. in
I'm ready.
All right.
the physical defense. I honestly, I was just sitting here
That's
thinking
what
of
I'm
what
talking about.
the fuck. I had lost track about halfway through that sentence what I was saying, and so I had to kind of wait for it. Galbreaker. What is that? I didn't look at it. I feel like there was something. Is there anything? No. That sounds familiar. What is it? Was there a symbol next to it that I didn't look at? I need to start checking that. Dagger? There it is. Huh. Not entirely sure. Okay. Fuck.
May I understand?
We'll just keep on trucking. Oh shit, I forgot to heal.
I am ready. You'll be fine.
Try not to die. Same to you.
Now, what next? Here goes nothing.
Wow. Why do they all miss that shit?
I am ready.
You fucking kidding me?
All right.
I think dodge is way too much.
What is the logical course of action?
Alphin's about to. I mean, look at that. Level 44. And Cyrus can't take a hit. So level means jack shit. I think this is where we came in down here. No. There's a chest there. Yeah, there's where we came in. And if one of your characters specializes is shitty about the specialization, they don't have any more excuse for being shitty characters in combat. Not this. God damn it. Fuck. Come on. That chameleon, man.
All right. The miracle of health.
Interesting dilemma.
Level is good for HP and that feels about it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This calls for surgery.
I am ready.
Fucking piece of shit.
What's this?
Hey DJ, how you doing? Man.
What's this?
God damn it.
My
Fucking piece of shit.
here.
Here goes nothing. The miracle.
I just don't know what to do about my physical defense. Like, it feels like there's not a hell of a lot I can do. Look at this, and it's already back. Jesus Christ.
I am ready.
I almost typed Rita.
Bring it on.
Yeah, how you doing today?
Don't start things you can't finish.
The impossible cake? Have to do it tomorrow. You have more time tomorrow. Well, there you go. Do the impossible cake tomorrow. That'll be fun, right? So we're saving up some money.
Time to teach you a lesson.
God, I hate these things.
I am ready.
God. I mean, I'd have to go back to town if I want to do the physical. But what am I supposed to do? Like, there doesn't seem to be like a lot that's going to bring up my physical. They're not using a hell of a lot of elemental attacks. I don't know about the boss. But they're not doing a hell of a lot of elemental attacks, save for those, like, elementals that we run into. Everything's physical. So... streaming Tales of Vesperia's character named Rita. Ah! Over 100,000. You're good for money. Not after you buy stuff though, right? The first time you made it, Impossible Cake was good. Boss is all about physical attacks and hits like a truck. There goes that one. Fuck you, bye. The one that took you 3 tries.
I am ready.
I can imagine.
Here goes nothing.
I'm glad you guys miss all the time. It makes me feel, you know, good on the inside. I wouldn't know what to do if you guys actually hit the motherfucker.
I am ready.
Alright, well... There we go. Alright, well, Primrose is leveling up. That helps. It's like, hey, you should be this level. Also, it doesn't matter that you're that level. We're gonna go back because we're gonna mess around with some equipment. This is just ridiculous. This is absolutely awful. Hated when they missed in Persona 5. Would could you please hit them? Yeah. Like, thank you for missing. That was exactly what I wanted. I have to take a break though. All right. We're gonna pump up the physical as best as we can anyway, given what's there. 336, 320. Oh, we got like physical and elemental. 3674. 44, 53. Hold on, let's go. We're gonna have to go up here because we gotta manage equipment. Because we'll see what we have, and like kind of jostle that around, and then we can come back to the store and see if there's anything better. Oh god, but I might have to take the break. I was gonna do like the equipment and then like take the break, but I might have to take the break and then do the equipment. Yeah, let me take a break. There's a few things kicking in that like hunger and bathroom, like all at once. I've gotta go. I will be back, and we're gonna go over this equipment. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to just play with the equipment when we need to compensate for physical and elemental. Shh. Drowning me out. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to do that. But I'll be right back. Okay, miss. Yeah, sorry to be gone for a little bit, but just you know. The hunger was getting real. Oh, that's a little better. Maybe I should go out for some tonkatsu chicken. That's a good one. We had pizza yesterday. From that Picasso's pizza that we went to. There we go. Woohoo! Alright. Let's see. Let's go to our equipment here. So, like, of course, like, healer, I guess. Let's give you priority. So, but yeah, yeah, I guess maybe you couldn't see it, but really, if it was too small for your screen, Miss Doll, you can check the About Me and Cactuar Alliance. Scroll back to some past messages. I don't think there's been a hell of a lot going on in that segment anyway. That'll get you caught up. Yeah, I mean, we got a couple of Gustav shields we can unequip from some people. I hate that I'm gonna have to like do a whole bunch of like taking off of crap and putting it back on. But whatever, I guess. Give you a Gustav shield. Probably our main wizard. Thank you. I'm gonna sneeze. God damn it. I had it's key lime crumble yogurt, so it's like a key lime it's mildly key lime flavored with like a little bit of like kind of like a graham cracker or graham crust, just crumbles and like these like little kind of I want to say they're like key lime flavored. They're like look like really mini Hershey Kisses, but like little yogurt bits or something like that. They're key lime flavored. Thank you. So we'll give you a Gustav shield probably. And let's see. Any other shields that can be really any good? Primrose has the spiked. Not really. Like, we can look at buying some extras, but we can give him the elemental shield. It's still better than what he's got. 328, 336, 337. Alright, give plate shield. Alright, let's take the plate shield off of you. I'm not gonna remember who any of this shit was on, because I feel like I like it where it was at. It's like my OCD's kicking in. It's like, just can't change it. Stay. I hate playing the shuffle game. There is an optimize button, but I never trust the optimize buttons. Because, like, you know, like right now we're trying to customize for you know, a certain situation, so it might not do that. Alright, so now let's again start with our healer and see. Okay, she's got an Oasis hat. Let's take that off that bitch. I have to like unequip everybody. You had the elemental hat, and I'm pretty sure I saw that I was gonna want that one too. I'm making them all naked, and it bothers me. Optimized is never optimized for your liking. It's optimized to theirs. They're like, this is what I think you should have. Based on, it just does some like sorting of equipment that's like based on stats of the equipment, but not like what you need at the time. Everyone has some form of OCD. I have too many. Just not enough for my apartment. It's fucking trash. I spend all my OCD at work, and then I get home and I'm like, fuck it. I give up. Oh, that's where we were. But now we have the half SP thing, so 405. This is who's got the Grand Helm. Give him the Grand Helm. That actually takes up a little bit of the physical and elemental, but it's not like an absolute necessity because obviously we're fine on the elemental. So what, 405? So does take his elemental attack up though. It's kind of dope. Let's do that. An elemental hat. Why not? It's like 68 versus the 89. Yeah, let's take your hat. Take your head off. Take your head off. We're gonna need that too, bitch. Grand Helm. Have siblings help with the cleaning half the time. Your house is a disaster because work takes all your energy. Yeah, I mean when you just like organize things or clean or whatever, you work all day, you get home and you're just like, fuck, I don't want to do it all over again. I have these like massive cleaning spells. I'm hoping I can get myself that to where we hopefully only work max 3 days of the week that they've got scheduled, of the 5 that they've got scheduled for inventory, because then they've also scheduled it right up against the holidays. So we'll get off like that Friday, be off Saturday, Sunday. Inventory is Monday through Friday, so if you're not working it, you have all of that off. And then if you are working it, theoretically, they always say that you never go all 3 days that they normally schedule it. Now they've scheduled it 5. So I'm hoping like 3 days max, hopefully maybe 2. And then we'll have that like Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday off because of the holiday. So there's going to be a whole bunch of days off for anybody that's not working. And since I am working, I'm hoping 3 days max. And then I'll have some days off to do some spring cleaning, sort of fall cleaning. So I can give him 40, 74. Grand Helm. Silver Helm. Grand Helm. You. Stay Helm. 58 to 88. I don't know, 50 to 52. That's not much of a difference, but it does take up things up in general. Just the speed sucks. Fuck it. Body, Dragon's Vest. Fucking drags the elemental down. But we obviously need it. Next. Body. 397. Is that much? It's not much difference. Force your brother to clean because you're always cooking. You prefer to cook over clean? I don't cook a lot. I don't clean a lot. I don't do a lot. I just mope. I spend all my energy, like, I don't know. I get what little game time I get, and then sleep and therapy appointments and scheduling doctor's appointments, and I don't know. A lot of my energy goes to worry these days. Yeah, that's really the only thing we're gonna get out of that is if we want to go to the Imperial Vest, and I don't know if it's gonna end up being much of a difference to make it worth it. SP plus 50, elemental attack plus 100. I really don't want to move those. Although I could move that if I wanted to, but we might just have to go with what we've got. Alright, and we'll just double check. You and you for body. Obviously, those are on the characters we've got, so we can give you elemental heavy armor. 298. Yeah, I'm not worried about elemental defense. So 298, 381. Spiked armor's 300. I think like the 294, 288. We'll go with that. Elemental heavy armor. Right? It is weird. Never enough time for everything we want to do. I've been, I don't know if I mentioned, I've been playing Fire Emblem now. Been trying to get that, but it takes so long for all the social aspects too. I barely do anything at a time because I usually play like maybe an hour or two, if that, before bed, before I fall asleep. And so I just lay in there with my Switch, and it's fun. It's hard for me to find the time on top of, I haven't hardly got time for, like, put in time for Judgment to finish the last chapter and the last, like, few side cases and friends that I've got. I've, like, almost got all of them. And then the story. I think that's gonna do it. I mean, that's better than it was. I think we're alright. So, 2,922. So, not enough. Not enough. You've got like 8,000. Shit. Yeah, thanks, man. I will catch you later. Have a good day. Or night. I don't remember where you're at. Night? But yeah, have a good one. Sorry, we kind of had to go into some downtime there. Yeah. Afternoon. Ah, UK, that's right. Trying to keep it all straight. I tend to forget. So, afternoon. see, where haven't we gone? I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, what the fuck are these?
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
Hey, everybody's weak to that. Okay, except for her. Ugh.
Out of my way.
Ah. Sound like he said fuck this.
Bring it on. This calls for search.
What is the logical course of action?
Just go with a good old blizzard. God, that thing is just tanky. It's like they're preparing you for these fights by saying like, yeah, like, it won't ever go away.
This calls for search.
Like, she gets her first turn and then she takes forever to get another one. Really? Like, she's just the one that's gonna be a fucking pain. She needs some more
Here.
goddamn HP.
Here goes nothing. The miracle of health.
Everybody else, it seems to be working alright. I think it's better.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Yeah, it's still morning here. Fucking clock. Because I have, like, the thing that makes it disappear. 10:30. And I can tell the difference. I can tell the difference in a lot of things.
All right. This calls for search.
It's one of those things where I'm not going to be able to do as much damage in certain
Nighthode,
respects.
bring your shade.
My turn.
But these things just keep tanking all of the damn... I want to get him the half
Where's the nearest
SP, but I've got to get, like, all of the damn skills and the merchant thing before I unlock it. Trying to find all of the little diddly-doos. I think I have.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Why can't I remember to fucking heal? At least I
All right.
didn't have to remember this time. Jeez. Mm-mm. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. You tell me, is it a little bit better?
I am ready.
Why are you missing? This is bullshit.
My turn.
This calls for search.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
There we go. Almost finish your first 2 jobs for your current party.
Harder.
It feels like it's just so much. Like, there's just no way. Especially with these fucking ones that take forever to battle. I've been down here, okay. Fucking, I would have fucking pissed. I forgot to heal again. I just want to say, that's all it is.
Out of my way.
Is these. These are like the worst. It seems like it's always critical too. It fucking sucks. I don't even know. I don't even know.
I am ready.
Interesting dilemma. I still have so much.
So there was no point. There was no point. No point. No point. No point. Like, they're doing just as much or more damage. And now I'm doing less damage because I sacrificed. This is bullshit. And I'm using up shit on fucking regular enemies.
I am ready. You'll be fine.
All right.
And like I said, these motherfuckers, all they do is critical hits.
I am ready.
Attempt this and I shall reign. You should have studied harder.
This is... It really is poorly set up. To make you have to go through everything that you do and jump through all the hoops that you do. It's really bad.
Come on, I've got better things to do. An interesting dilemma.
I think I'm not... There's nothing I'm getting out of Merchant. I think I need to change Cyrus. Nothing has been weak to win.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
Here goes nothing.
ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
What's the big idea?
It's the logical course of action. Nothing will quiet the storm.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
It takes way too long to get through these enemies.
My turn.
It's just so inefficient at this point.
Yes.
I've got nothing. Like, I cannot efficiently fight these guys.
Out of my way.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
Now, what? Nothing will quiet the storm. Not bad. A passing.
Axe. Under the hunter, we still have the axe and bow. Under the dancer, we have the dark attacks. So what's the return skills performed by a single ally that usually target one will affect all foes instead. Show goes on, eye for an eye, second win and encore. Generate HP each turn. I'm thinking I might do that for like either counterattacking, since there's a lot of physical attacks happening. Or recovering SP each turn. Incapacitated. No. Let's do that. Extra damage. So tired and so hungry. The way some of these are and the way we're gonna have to grind. There's just no way we're gonna be doing more than one chapter per stream at this point. But let me try to actually talk about something, I guess. We are going to do a Dark Souls stream tomorrow. I just haven't decided if it's going to be morning or evening. I'm leaning toward evening just because that seems like a really good Dark Souls hour. It would be probably a little bit later, between 7 and 8, as far as I know. But otherwise, I also have I kind of want to do a video for this with, I ordered Boxu, which is like a snack box from Japan. Japanese snacks and all that. So, fucker.
Here we go. This calls for
so I ordered the classic, which has the most stuff in it. So, we'll probably do like a video or something trying all of those. So there's that.
I'm ready.
Not doing any fucking damage. Fucking kidding me.
bring it on.
I'm ready. I'll slice through you.
Does not do any fucking damage. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna do it. Since we're getting one, we might as well. The fuck? It's insane. Did that just like shortcut, basically? Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Fuck's sake.
My turn.
This is better. Finally something else other than those other ones, though. But these guys use a lot of magic.
What's the big idea? Here we go. Cool off.
Now, what next? Nothing will fight the wall. thus ends your lesson.
Primrose, 27. Still way too low. She needs to be way better than that. We'll probably get our ass handed to us by whatever this fucker's got going on. I feel like we should... Like, we shouldn't struggle with it, but we're gonna. It fucking sucks. We probably don't have the best weapon split there is, but it's like, Jesus.
I am ready.
Yes, that was close.
Here we go.
So the theme for the box that's coming, there's like, they've got different themes, but should be interesting.
This calls for search.
I know, I'm just kind of like picking away at random shit. Let's see. Dancer.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your
God,
shame.
she's not doing anything now.
Bring it on.
Sucks.
This calls for search. Whoa. Shot.
We're not going to be able to deal a lot of damage to this guy just because of what we tried to sacrifice for some physical defense. I don't like it.
Bring it on. This calls for search.
Out of my way.
I am ready.
Very over skeletons and lightning elements. Yeah, that got so fucking... That got irritating.
Nothing.
Out of my way.
Shot.
That took way too much.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Cyrus and Alphen. I don't know. We probably have to just way the wrong party and set up for this. No. I don't want to try, but I also don't want to keep grinding. It's one of those things where I'm like, if I'm just going into the boss, but I have to go back to switch out party members. So it means I gotta walk through this place all over again anyway. Even though we know that that bottom part goes straight there now. But... like, I'm tempted to just go back and get Old Brick. Replace Primrose. But then Therian, Cyrus, and Alphen are still struggling too. But Primrose is definitely not going to be any fucking help with her being this low level. But Jesus fucking Christ. Like you're fucking kidding me. Alright. Where's my nuts? Okay, so we have maximum HP, maximum SP, physical attack, physical defense. We only got one of those and one of the mediums. Increases elemental attack. Like, by how much are we talking here? Doesn't really tell us. We'd have to look. Elemental defense, accuracy, evasion. Speed. Fuck you. I mean, I have other people that this kind of stuff could go to as well, but right now I'm just building for what I need right now. Okay. I'm hungry again. I don't know. I hate this area. It's just like with a fucking passion right now. I mean, there's just no way Primrose is gonna fucking die straight out of the gate. I don't know what we need to use against this guy. Probably best to have a variety of things he's weak to. Axe, dagger, sword, staff. I mean, I should probably change, before we fight him, change Cyrus over to something else. Or somebody. Probably Cyrus and change him over to like warrior or something. Warrior or hunter just to have the weapons. But It's just, I'm so tired. So tired. I'm seriously underleveled. Alright. Sword and spear. Or basically, do I want to add a bow? Do I want to add a spear? Need food. And then sleeps. Rhea, do you recommend I shift Cyrus? That would give me spear and bow if I went back to merchant. I was just switching back to merchant for the fight. That's gonna give me a boost overall to a lot of things. Alright, well, let's just jump in. Let's at least learn a little bit about the boss so we can figure out what we do need. No better way to know what we need than to just do it, right? Kind of like Ophelia's first boss. We were like, now we know, and then we went back and kicked its ass, so.
Alfred, fancy meeting you here. The brat wouldn't shut up, so I stuck him one to give him something to really cry.
Damn.
You low-down pile of filth.
Piece of shit.
Move aside and let me see the boy's wound.
Not another bleeding step. As pleased as I'd be to see you fix up the golden goose. Something tells me you're just going to up and sneak away with him.
The boy could die.
And what of it if he does? I've got 4 mouths to feed back at home.
I thought it was 3.
Whoops. I should learn to keep
Wow.
the straight. You actually believed I had a bloody family? I don't even know where the next meal is coming from. You're so sodding gullible, it almost moves me to tears. But Alfred, thanks to you, I'm able to get back to honest work.
New art book came today. Nice.
I get. This is my fault for fixing you. But that's why I'm gonna set things right. By my own hand. Step aside, Miguel!
Sure that's smart, Alfin? I stretch the truth from time to time. I wasn't lying about being a mercenary. Miguel Twin Spears has killed 100 men if he's killed a dozen. Soldiers, mind you, not mollycoddles toting a bag. None of your potions or bandages will.
All right, let's jump into this and find out what we need.
Roll up the sleeves.
Hopefully he's riding solo. We did need a bow. Ah. Okay.
I am ready.
Damn, I don't think it's gonna be anything else. It's gonna be sword, bow, and then whatever. Fucking.
The moonlight glows.
right.
Yeah, we definitely. Uh-huh. We got ice, we got light.
Sacred
Okay.
light.
Well, you told me last time what he switches between.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
Whoa. Here we go. Sacred light.
I am ready.
Okay. Ice, no.
You like that?
We needed a bow. We seriously needed a bow. So you're gonna get to go again. So. You don't have anything.
Now the true lesson in great inferno.
10,000 damage.
I am ready.
Alright. We don't have wind. Spear, dagger, firelight, axe, staff, ice, lightning, sword, axe, fire, lightning, apothecary seal, amputation.
This one may.
Why is 600? What's his HP again?
All right. All righty. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The miracle of health.
Out of my way. Try death.
I am ready.
What is the logical course of action?
56k, I think. I think we're already over halfway there.
The land.
Because I just did somewhere between 20 and 30,000 that round. Plus what I got getting there. Therian needs some serious. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Mm-hmm. Okay. They were both like, also, you hit me, so fuck you. Primrose. Use a healing great bunch.
Stay strong.
Now, what next?
Cyrus. Firestorm.
Great inferno to scorch the land. My turn.
Therian.
Let's do this.
This one may.
Wasn't max that time.
What is the logical course? Great inferno to scorch the land.
Here we go.
Okay. Not quite as much that round. Shifts. Cross spear. Right on. And some hits. Oh, that's just. That was great. That was actually fantastic. Alright. So 4 and his axe and that. Fine.
Yes. Here we go.
You just made my life easy, buddy. Your shift
Bring it on.
speeders need walk. Okay, that's good for a healing round. Oh, a little bit. Not too confident on his size. He needs a spear for a hand. Yeah, the twin spears thing, they kept that going. Let's see. Let's go.
The miracle of health.
There. And then we're just gonna have to have a round of
I'll take this.
regeneration.
I am ready. This one may hurt.
That's just gonna have to be something we stomach on that one. Shifting, cross spear. Okay. Perfect. Okay, 5. Sword. Axe. Fire. You got this.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Let's do this. Shot.
Watch me now. This one may hurt.
Boom. I was not confident. I was not confident. But we did it. We got Miguel's spear too. Yeah, I had no confidence in that fight. The bleed. Not this again. He's like, God damn it. Well, if you would stop losing fights, might help you. No fair. still breathing. Sit tight. You were very helpful, though. We had you. Giving some tips and advice. Ain't no time to waste. Need to get him someplace dry and treat the wound. He's gonna have to make a decision to leave that bastard behind, isn't he? He's gonna let him die. It would only be, you know, appropriate for Alvin's storyline. A few days later.
But that's wonderful.
Oh, Timmy. I'll never let you go ever again. Oh, God. He's going to live in a bubble. He's never going to get to do anything fun.
Mother?
It was the man who saved me. Batman. Head southeast of town. Holy shit balls. We did it. It's fucking rest though. Therion's like, I'm gonna fucking die. I feel better. Got the stupid tiger thing. So you're leaving this place? Congrats on getting the stupid tiger thing,
That's
Rhea!
right.
Those who were sick are now well. My work here is done. Let me ask you something. Make it quick.
Sure.
By saving a
No,
robber's life, I put an innocent boy's in danger. And in the end, I gave in. Did what I had to, and bloodied my own hands. If I had to do it over, what could I have done different? Was I too naive to do what I did? My mind goes in circles and I still can't find the answer. Life is nothing but a series of choices. Our job's the same. We have to decide what's worth keeping and what should be thrown away. You made a poor choice. It's that simple. There was a time when I was as indiscriminate as you.
It was 10 years ago when I started practicing my craft. I was living with my wife in a tiny village. One day, a wanted criminal came to our home. He had evaded his captors, but at great cost. His wounds were dire. I knew what he was, and still I took him into my home and tended to him. I believed, much like you do, that every life was worth saving. With each passing day, his condition improved. I was filled with pride for my skills and joy for my patient's recovery. Then one day, I went off into the woods to gather ingredients for a potion. I returned to find my wife on the floor, unrecognizable, in a pool of her own blood. I had no choice but to accept the truth.
That is sad, Rhea.
I saved the wrong life. I left my village behind and wandered from town to town. Ever since then, I treat only those I choose to treat. And save only those lives that deserve to be saved. Those hands of yours can shape the world. Think before you use them.
Alphen's not got much to say to that.
There was another who practiced his craft the way you do.
I just don't
Like,
know.
not even just I returned and found he'd murdered my wife. Like, they actually kind of detailed that in a gruesome way. Like, it was short and not like overly detailed, but it drove that point home. Unrecognizable in a pool of her own blood.
I still don't have the answer. What would you have done? If you're
Let's
out
play
there,
the pronoun game.
Can you send me some kind of message? Anything at all?
A lightning bolt strikes. And so Alphen left Sainsbridge behind, his heart once brimming with confidence, weighing heavy and hollow in his chest. Was I wrong to believe what I believed? What would you have done? He called out to the man who once saved him, but to no avail. Well, because he's not fucking there! Okay. His steps unsure, he set out for Orwell in the Clifflands. They say that as if he expected a fucking answer. Lightning to the ass is a good sign. So Ogden basically let die his entire village because he was the only doctor. There's traveling apothecaries, as you see. So, and they can send notice to villages or cities around to say, hey, send us an apothecary. So we did the thing. Screaming lady. Alright. We're done. I have nothing left. I wish I could do more, because doing 2 chapters at a time really started to push us where we needed to go. Unfortunately, I am fucking hungry. Fucking hungry. So, but, I mean, we're making some headway. Let's see, what we got? We got chapter 3 over there, chapter 3 over there, chapter 3 over there. I need second jobs. I want to see if, like, but I need more levels. 38, 40. $38, $40. 32, 36. I can try my hand at Therians. Like I said, it's just like fucking Ulbricht's a palate cleanser of all, like, it's just, it's great. 3.5 hours, good length with this game. Yeah, this game wears you down just a little bit. You feel like you can't make much progress at a time. It's tough. But I might have to suck it up and do Ulbricht's just as a way of getting some levels. I might have to grind somewhere along the way too. If I can manage to find the time or something, I might try to grind off stream. If I don't, we're just gonna have to deal with that, I guess. We'll be back Saturday with this. We'll be doing Dark Souls tomorrow. Like I said, it's morning or evening. The split is there. We haven't officially decided yet. Morning would probably give me more energy and longer to go, but evening just seems like it's just, like I said, just works. I think it's just because once I get off of work, there's like, okay, let's sit down and do it. But I don't know. I feel like the evening's probably going to work out better. But, like I said, with the evening time, it's probably going to put us around 7:30 or 8 o'clock again in Central Time. Hungry, gonna eat roast sausage with hot breads. I'm thinking I don't know if that's what you meant, Rhea. Some sort of cup noodles. I might see if John's up for going out. And I could do tonkatsu chicken. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. And we will be on more Dark Souls. And that will be me, John, Shane, and Plan C. Seeing how, you know, and we'll just watch Plan C carry the fucking team. Spicy cup noodles. Right. I spell bad. You spell very bad. Very bad words. Alright, so that'll do it. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye for now.